9:25. You can guess where I'm at. Usually I would already be halfway through a decent workout by now, but or at least warmed up. Not today. I have refilled my kids' lunch accounts. I have gotten an oil change at a new location in my town, and you know what? I think I like them better than the Jiffy Lube. They aren't pretending to do a whole bunch of stuff that they're not actually doing. They're just getting my oil change done. They did not. The most I've ever felt betrayed by a female mechanic is when she brought in my air filter and then told me, as though I were a child, "This is your air filter." And I'm like, did you not run the pressure hose through that? I know how to change my air filter. Air filters are not a hassle for me. The whole dang oil change is. And yeah, I've had so many awful experiences with Jiffy Lube lately that I think I'm going back to this local place. They just get it done. I should do some editing while I'm at the gym. But I need to see what the gas prices are looking like around here and actually fill my car all the way up. Alright, I'm gonna go get a workout, and I'm gonna look at Gas Buddy, which is gonna be the best way to get a decent price on a full tank. I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. Lose my mind a little bit, maybe. So much to do. Well, it's 1:02. I am headed home. I did go to the gym. I worked out. I fueled up the car. I went and got a few things. My children are eating machines. Anyway, they're more likely to take a sandwich on a roll than on sliced bread. They're very anti-sliced bread for some reason, so I got them some rolls. Of course, what we have in this area, there's a Mexican roll. I'm not sure what the pronunciation is, but they like those. I found them in a whole wheat, so that's a little healthy. And it equates to about the same amount of calories as using sliced white bread rather than my diet stuff, so that's no problem. I'm gonna fix myself some lunch, try to get some editing done, maybe do some laundry. I'm not sure. I'm a little bit stiff and sore, if I'm being completely honest. It warmed up nicely. It's what is it right now? It's like 66 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's just like a nice sunny day. And I'm getting constant texts from John between his classes anytime he's got a break, asking me to set up an appointment for him with the eye doctor. He wanted some Cosplay contacts. He doesn't need lenses, either contacts or glasses, so really there's no point to it. He does need his regular exam to make sure his eyes are healthy, and they hasn't developed a need for a prescription. But I told him I didn't want to get him these contacts because they're not FDA approved. You're putting them, technically speaking, inside of your body. And I've heard so many horrible things about them, scratching the cornea, causing infections. I don't like the idea at all. At all. And he had asked me point blank, what would convince you to let me get these if I'm spending my own money? And I said, if an eye doctor told me that it was perfectly safe for you to have those. And quite frankly, it's not. It's not going to happen. And he said, okay, set up the appointment. Well, you're a few years overdue anyway. Might as well. if this gets him into an eye doctor without any kind of a fuss about being dragged away from his video games, that's fine by me. We can do that. Tricky mom. I know perfectly well no eye doctor is going to tell him that cosplay contacts are safe, because they aren't. I know better. And there's really no reason for anybody to put anything in those perfect little eyes of his. So that's not happening. I need some lunch. It's 1:36, and I am feeling very stressed and very hungry. So I may have overloaded my plate a little bit, but I'm not sorry. So I've toasted the bread, made a ham and Swiss sandwich. For condiments, I used a little bit of honey mustard and a little tiny bit of ranch dressing. It's really good that way. 3 slices of Black Forest ham, 1 slice, very, very thin slice of Swiss, some lettuce, and I've got some Constellation tomatoes and some strawberries. I'm still working on some water, but I've nearly finished my first 32 ounces for the day. I haven't looked at what my closure rings look like right now, but I'm gonna watch some TV because I need to shut my brain off for a little bit, and that's the perfect way to do it. It's 6:34. I had finished watching an episode of Hyperdrive, and then I wound up falling asleep. Still got my kids from school on time, but I guess I needed that nap. I was feeling really tired. And then it's already dinner time again. I don't have a whole lot of room because I was a lot earlier, but my mom made burgers and I'm having one. I am having a diet peach tea. It's got a very strong peachy flavor to it, so that's nice. I've also had a little bit of these Parmesan garlic Pringles that my kids turned out not to like at all. And I had a drink mix-up result in me having a cherry Dr. Pepper slush. That's a lot of sugar, so I made sure to get on the treadmill that we have here at home and finish out my steps for the day just to try to counteract those extra calories. My shoulders are still feeling a little sore. I did not get on one of the massage chair thingies at the gym earlier, and I'm regretting now not doing that. I should have done that. Spinal deformities, man. Especially right between the shoulders, right where it's going to affect your arms. I do not recommend those. Not that I can stop anyone from getting them, clearly, and it's certainly not a choice. I'm going to watch Burden of Truth. Okay. It's 12:04, and I'm pretty much done for the night. After dinner and watching an episode of Burden of Truth, Bruce dragged me along into going into town and going to the grocery store and picking up sodas. I ran all the way into town for sodas. I'm so thrilled with myself right now. While I was there, I picked up a tiny little packet of Maria cookies. Those are from Mexico. They're very plain, very subtle, very low calorie. Very nice cookies. The entire package is even not that much. I got some sugar-free meringues as well. That'll help me with my munchies that I've been experiencing. I just want something munchy. I just want something crunchy. I really should make some popcorn or something and handle that, but Instead, I've been snacking a little too heavily. I can do better, and I plan to. I don't really know how tomorrow's gonna look, but it's supposed to be about 60 degrees to 67 degrees over the course of the entire day. So that's gonna be pretty comfortable. Just toss on a hoodie and I'm fine. I'm perfectly comfortable at those temperatures. Even with a nap earlier, I'm really sleepy. I'm really tired. So I'm gonna try to get to sleep. Thanks for sharing my day with me.